Hello guys, this is Craigslist here and welcome to part 3 of my Isabella Von Carstien campaign. In the second episode it was quite a, I don't want to say dull episode, but we took the mute off of Stirland, which was actually quite eventful. Still having quite some sound issues. I've been trying to fix them. It's just the issue it comes into play is it plays louder on different devices than what it does on other devices. But in this part we're pretty much just going to try and make sure we can keep the dwarfs at bay. I mean, that is going to be that's going to be an issue. All of those dwarfs, like that's I kind of don't even want to fight against that army. But when it does come to that, I'm certainly not going to be going with skeletons. So we're going to get into diplomacy. We're going to get into Temple of, and I'm kind of hoping they want something on the go. Maybe a trade agreement. There we go. We've got a trade agreement on the go. Would they become my vassal? They possibly would. Probably get military access, and I am not going to go with any sort of alliance because they're currently at war with the vampire counts. So I do not want to go to war with vampire counts, especially if it could end up with something bad for me. I think I would much rather have a alliance going in with the vampire counts than anything else. Because Temple of within the next few turns will probably be disappearing because, as you can see, that's quite literally all they have. The vampire counts do have 3 settlements with Manfred von Carstien at 1 and Hildebrand von Sinclair at another. And we have our Cadden Bylor, our necromancer, at the mute. We're not really. Oh, hello. Again, I don't want to deal with Averheim or Everland just now. I would much rather focus on the dwarfs because they are going to give me probably the biggest issue. And they're at war with Grompeak as well. And they're at war with the Bloody Spears, which hopefully the war with Bloody Spears shouldn't be that much of an issue, but going forward it could be an issue for us. I'm just kind of hoping it's not going to turn into an issue. Still recovering from this cold, which is just not going anywhere away. Okay, so Manfred von Carstien would quite like to give me 900 dark energy. And he'd like me to break my trade agreement. I mean, I just made the trade agreement. So we'll go with it, just due to the fact that it's 900 dark energy just now I could possibly need, compared to the 56, I think, 56, 47 resources I was actually getting from that trade agreement with Temple of. But, oh shit, sorry. I'm kind of confused with what to actually expect from this part, just because every single campaign can be totally different, like ranging from vampire counts to dwarfs and empire. Like it doesn't matter what campaign or who you start a campaign with, like it's always going to have a different outcome. Each turn's going to be completely different. Nothing's ever going to be the same. Every single fight's differently. You'll plan out your tactics differently. You can do everything differently as well. Like nothing's actually going to be the same. So speaking this dark magic mantra will bring forth yet more skeletal remains, which is decent. I mean, we've researched technology for bond the bones, which gives my recruitment cost -10 for skeleton warriors and skeleton spearman units, which is absolutely ideal. It's one of the things we're after. So we'll go into technology again and try to think what we'd quite like to go now. I think if we go with the +10 weapon strength for skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen, we're just going to try get the majority of the Book of Arcane complete first. Then if we have to, I'll then go with the Lamian Book of Blood, because that will actually give me a bit of hand. I'll go with the Lamian Book of Blood to about the baleful rituals. then possibly do Dino Rot's Blasphemous Bestiary. I've got one Blood Kiss. I've got nothing else coming in so far. I got Blood Kiss for... So, your Blood Kiss. Awaken ancient and powerful vampire bloodlines and consumes of blood kisses, which are acquired by killing faction leaders in battle, by assassination, or by vassalizing factions. So, if I was to make Temple of my vassal, I would be singing and dancing. They're actually going to attack Castle Drakenhof, which... I mean, looking at Isabella Von Carstien's army, he's got 5 units of Black Knights and a Vargulf. And Crypt Ghouls, that is certainly something I would not be doing. But Vlad Von Carstien, he actually has an ability to use just now. I'm just trying to figure out what ability I would actually like to have for him. I love how I would went for that straight away, but no. Actually. It's actually quite a good one. It's a passive ability, so you don't have to activate it yourself, so that actually would be quite good. You know what? That would actually be quite good, that one. I could go with Raised Dead for getting skilled warriors, but I actually do think I'm going to go with that one. I actually do think I'm going to go with the Curse of Undeath. Just because it'd be a much better thing to have just now for me. Well, actually, at the mute, can't even do anything really, to be honest with you, apart from doing that. I'm going to send this army back over to Swartzhaven. Going to upgrade that. Wait, what am I actually going to upgrade to instead? I've got a few settlements here. I just need to be careful with what I actually do upgrade. Like Swartzhaven, it'd be pointless for me to actually upgrade that guard tower. There's no need for me to upgrade that guard tower just yet. We'll upgrade this part of the mute. Then get fortresses at the mute when I can. Isabella Von Carstien, what can I... can't even... Like, you literally can't even recruit anything for me, like... You can recruit Vargheists, but you can't. Like, you quite literally cannot even recruit any units just now. Like, your army is completely full now. Let's see. Attack OakenHammer. Not even attack OakenHammer, let's just go ahead and scout and Soothbar actually. Because your army's somewhere. Oh, your army might be underground. Oh Jesus, what an army for Blood Spears. Not even gonna lie. That itself. That is a big army for Blood Spears to actually have. That's a relatively good size. It's like full 20, I think. Isabella Von Carstien, what would you like? You want... I'm breaking too many treaties. Like, they already hate me just because I broke that trade agreement to me. And like, your 900 dark energy may have well got me something, but I'm not using it anymore. It's like, what? Try to think what else. Like, Temple of and Isabella Von Carstien, pretty much, they're just going to be ripping each other apart, pretty much. Like, Temple of's army is just going to be camping, not camping, just going to be sitting outside Drakenhof. Not even laying siege, just going to be in a forced march stance. I don't think that's Isabella Von Carstien's full army. I think his full army is still up in nation. Oh. Well, I'm kind of hoping he didn't just attack Drakenhof there, because if he did, that's quite silly. Oh, we're going to go to leadership. It's just silly, because if we don't... Why did you actually not do anything there? Like, local recruitment is not available for it. Damn. Wait, all that stuff I can't even recruit right yet anyway, so. Like, my money's getting increased, it's just not increasing at the rate I'd quite like to increase it at. Like, I know fine well you have an army there. I would just quite like to know what sort of army you have. Well, actually, I really don't know where the army is. See if I can take Zufbar off them. Why would you? How are you feeling that? How are you feeling that? Like, Zufbar is a fairly good settlement. 8 settlement spaces, so Malak will end up actually being my capital. Just because of how big it is. At least until I can take Castle Temple off. Svartalfheim will be my main capital, but we need a bigger capital with actually more building spaces, more slots on it. Just so it's ideal we can actually do stuff in the Let's Play or in the campaign. Steinbeck Barrackmere. Isabella Von Carstien still got 5 units, so does Black Knights. 6 units of zombies, 5 units of skeleton warriors, a unit of skeleton spearmen, a unit of kills already level 6. Hildebrand von Sinclair is actually, he's got an alright sized army. I mean, probably wouldn't do much. I'm kind of worried at the fact his army's moving closer to me. Like, I don't even know where Manfred went. I think he went to just attack Tempelhof. But even then, if he went to attack Tempelhof, I'm not sure where he went after it. The Red Fangs. After this turn, I'll see what my short victories are and my long term victories and what the goals are. Ideally, I think if I can get a short term victory, that would be ideal for the campaign. Especially if it's the first campaign of Total Warhammer 2 on the channel, then a short term victory would actually be quite decent. I'm not going to go, oh well, that's quite shite. I'd be quite happy with that. I think Manfred von Carstien is just going to chase him about the place. There we go. Did you actually just like lose? Oh no. Nash, right, he's going to take Zufbar. Can I attack Zufbar first? Damn it, I can't. Because I know he's going to attack Zufbar and I can't afford him to. It's not really that I can't afford him to. I'd prefer him not to actually attack Zufbar, just due to the fact that, like, I don't want to fight it just now. We'll fight it, we'll not fight it just now. I'm trying to think it through what I can do here. Like, I can damage the settlement walls, but prevents the garrison as well, so like, I do get a garrison from it. Can you? How are you feeling? You're level 7. Like, okay, I'm understanding why you're feeling now. I am being incredibly stupid, and I'm understanding why you're feeling. But at the same time, you should not be feeling that. That's bad. Okay, my objectives. My short-term victory is destroy the fallen factions, the Empire, which we're not even near the Empire territory just yet. We've not even came into contact with the Empire just yet. And control any of the 8 following settlements, either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Coron, which is over in Britannia. Altdorf, Castle Drakenhof, Look of Ages, Miragliano, Skavenblight, Kislev, Hellpit, Kaz Akarak, Carrick 8 Peats, Black Crag, Lamia, Kemmerer, Itza, Hexoatl, Magarond, Lovern, Gyanvale, The Awakening, the Galleon's Graveyard, and Sartosa. Now, chapter objectives. Complete one question. Not even there yet. Complete 8 of the following current total missions. Not even there yet. Be at war with 5 factions. I'd rather not. Not yet, anyway. Maintain at least 25% of foreign corruption to the specified province. Eastern Slovenia, Stirland, Everland, Ostermark, Western Slovenia, Sufbar. To be fair, I'm working on that. Like, mission-wise, deadly raid. I just need to raid that area. Up there, which... Sorry. Which just raiding Temple off isn't that hard to do. Yeah, it's because they're quite weak. And quite as much as I would like to go to war with the Empire straight away, or go to war with Temple off, which I could go to war with Temple off and take Fort Obastar, and I could take Castle Temple off straight away, which is, it's another good 2 settlements to have, which is ideally what I'm after. But I'm already at war with the dwarfs just now, so we'll finish the one fight. Then if we see going after Temple off as an ideal opportunity, we'll go after Temple off, which probably will be an actual opportunity, assuming Manfred von Carstien doesn't take the 2 settlements straight away. Oh, Everland, what would you love? Payments in a non-aggression pact. You know what? Non-aggression pact just now seems absolutely ideal. Means you're not going to come into my territory. If you do, it strikes against you. It affects you in your diplomacy. It doesn't affect my diplomacy because you're on trespassing. Oh, hello. Why is the dwarf army moving it? I'm assuming the Bloody Spears have actually went and took over their settlement in Zufbar. I'm kind of hoping not. I would quite like to have Zufbar under my control. As far as I can see, Zufbar's still Storm of Magic. Oh, public. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, Zufbar's under siege. Absolutely not ideal at all. You know, it's absolutely not ideal. The thing is, it's Zufbar, like, it's a good settlement to have, and I'm absolutely gutted I'm not going to have it. I'm going to have OakenHammer, which I'll happily take. Don't want to hinder the replenishment of it. I can't use you to damage a building because you won't damage it. I can get you to assault units, and I can get you to fail assault units because that's apparently one of the things you're good at doing. Yeah, we got success with damage to building. We're doing it. That's actually surprisingly very good. How are you damaging buildings? Okay, so we won't go with upgrading our wind. We will possibly go with upgrading specialist or going with life leeching. If not life leeching, we definitely want to go with one of these ones as well. So blight or doom and darkness. So, doom and darkness. Spirits of the departed assail the wizard's foes, sapping their resolve and causing dread among the numbers. Duration lasts 36 seconds. It is a hex. Targets enemies within 200 meters. It costs 7 winds of magic. Takes 43 seconds cooldown. And it is minus 16 to the unit's leadership, which is absolutely ideal because dwarves do actually have quite a lot of leadership. If we're going to enter this fight with anyone, I'm quite content with entering the fight with... I'm quite content with entering the fight with Isabella Von Carstien here. Oh, maybe not. It's okay, Isabella, you know what? We'll enter the fight. We'll do it with Vlad. You want to let me down. Without waiting for reinforcements. Would I quite like to wait for reinforcements? You know what? We'll control a large army. We'll go into the fight. We're taking OakenHammer, boys. Don't you worry. We're taking it. Vlad Von Carstien and Isabella Von Carstien. Absolutely shredding shit up. Now, in Isabella Von Carstien's army, we've got 1,391 units. Vlad's army is probably slightly higher just due to the fact that he does have more skeleton than zombies in his army. And we are going to be attacking Frund Matokwas. Now the dwarf himself, he's going to have high leadership. He's got 5 units of dwarf warriors, a unit of miners, and 3 units of quarrelers behind him. And his allies are, I'm just going to assume his allies are the actual garrison within OakenHammer. 420. Because 420, you know. Battle of OakenHammer. Terrain features on the battlefield can play a decisive role in any battle. Hills, mountains, forests, and rivers. Oh, you know what? I was reading that. That was incredibly rude, by the way. It's not even a settlement battle. That's how amazing this is going to be right now. My reinforcements are coming in from that side. Oh, gee, what the fuck? What area is that of my reinforcements to come in from, by the way? Like, what is this? To be fair, all my units are pretty much Vanguard, so. Like, quite literally, all my units are Vanguard right here, by the way. That's actually quite good. Just have all our skeleton warriors in front. Have our zombies in front. Have our bats over here. We'll have our Vargulfs. Our Vargeists, sorry. Over to the left hand side. We'll have our Direwolves right down here. What am I missing? I missed my Crypt Ghouls, aren't I? Yeah, missed my Crypt Ghouls, my Skeleton Spearmen. So Skeleton Spearmen go here. Crypt Ghouls, put my Crypt Ghouls over here. To be fair, I could actually put my Crypt Ghouls, and I can't put them over there. Can I put them over here? I can, but it's very highly unlikely that they're actually going to go there. We'll gamble it. It's increased, so that's good. I'll actually put Vlad over here right in the middle. My Crypt Ghouls I'm going to put over here next to my Fellbats. Sorry, boys. Oh. I'm enjoying suffering from my cold. I'm not really. I was lying. I'm not enjoying it at all. We're going to go straight in. Pretty much just going to stop them from doing what they can do. We're going to get right in amongst it. Going to make sure all of Isabella's armies is all grouped together. We're going to go right for front at Matikwas with my 2 units of Direwolves, my Vargeists. My Vargeists might actually go and take out a unit of Quarrelers. Then I'll get this unit to take out a set of Miners. I've actually got some units that aren't actually moving just yet. My other 2 units of Direwolves. Or my other 2 units of Hellbats aren't moving. I mean, if I can take out these Quarrelers, then by all means I'll happily take them out. They're just pretty much trying to escape. I mean, I think they already know it, like, it's inevitable they are going to lose. They just don't want to lose. My units of Black Knights actually over here. I'll move my unit. I've only got 1 unit of Black Knights. I would quite like to not have a lot of them die on me. That's a lot of units as well, by the way. That's like a lot. We'll activate Vanal Dance Macabre on my unit of Skeleton Warriors just to take out these Quarrelers. We'll use Master Unblightment on that unit of Quarrelers just to get them less. Then we'll move this army up. Get that unit of Skeleton Warriors to actually go back and slam into these Quarrelers from behind. My units of Direwolves are just standing there, don't stand there, just getting amongst it. Actually just standing there for a banter. Who else is just standing there? I've actually got quite a few. Why are you guys just standing there, getting amongst the fight? What is this? You can't just sit there and Netflix and chill, get amongst the fight, guys. Come on, this is not part of the plan. I want to see some dwarf heads on the ground. I mean, we're nearly there. We've nearly done it, boys. Come on. This is like the easiest fight we're going to get today. Emmanuel Posner's over here. I mean, I don't really want to use any power just yet. I mean, I probably could, to be fair. Yeah, let's get to use Melkov's Mystifying. Get to use Melkov's Mystifying Miasma. Now I'll get her to use the Penumbral. There we go. Now we'll get her right in amongst the fight. Then we've got Isabella Von Carstien over here. We'll get her to use the Master of Embankment. There's so many guys. Where's everyone? Over here. Should just use the Gaze of Nagash. We've gotten them routing, boys. We've gotten them routing. We don't just want them to rout, but we want them to kill them completely. Jesus, this has been an absolute slaughtering, by the way. Like, all I can see is the vampire counts everywhere. It's like crazy. We got the victory. OakenHammer's actually under my control now, so we can end the battle there. Decisive victory. We are victorious. We're the champs. We did it, boys. We're sorted. Now, let's look at what we lost. We lost half a unit of direwolves, half a unit of skeleton warriors, over a quarter of one skeleton warriors, over a quarter of Malice unit of direwolves. And obviously they lost pretty much everything, but the dwarf warriors did take a chunk. The dwarf lord himself took out 45 of my guys. I lost in total. I didn't lose that much, considering I'm a vampire count army. I didn't actually lose that much for what I was up against. Like, I had more than 3,000 troops, and I lost. Like, I didn't even lose like 280. So, that's actually very well, to be fair. And okay, Drac Slayer, who absolutely got slapped. Then we've got Frundomatic Waz, who put in a good fight, took out 45 of my guys. Died in the end. What can we say? The Von Carstiens won. We've got OakenHammer under our control. That's what we're wanting. That's what we are wanting. Then hopefully Zufbar, but I'm assuming Gnashrak is actually going to take out the Bloody Spears. I'm assuming the Bloody Spears are going to take Zufbar, which is just going to make it a hell of a lot harder for us, because me personally, I'd quite like to not get in a fight with orcs just now. If I can get in a fight with them and see a chance of me winning, then I will. But I don't really see myself fancying a fight that much just to gain control of Zufbar. I'd much rather just focus on taking the Empire out then, if that's the case. But if it was to come into being an inevitability that the orcs would want to war with me or want to just cause stuff, then I would by all means go to war with them. But at least this has given me more settlements. It's letting me focus on my infrastructure, my economy, getting things up and running. That I would much rather have than another war. Decisive victory. We lost 173. They lost everyone, which is good. Isabella Von Carstien took out none. She was just a bystander, so fair enough. Isabella, you done good. You done good, kid. You done good. You didn't really, but you done good. We're not wanting to sack your settlement. We are actually wanting to occupy it, because it might be an unpleasant climate, but at the same time, it is still going to give us a good amount of income. Like, already it's given us an extra 150. So we are actually wanting to take this as our settlement. I really don't see Zufbar actually handling that well. I do see them losing it. So I'm going to move Vlad Von Carstien over. I'm going to keep Isabella Von Carstien. I'm going to move her back into OakenHammer. I'll move Caden Balor over to the Mute as well, just because we are going to potentially go towards Templeoff and go towards the Empire territory. we've got unassigned skill points. So we can go for the Coven of Undeath. The Coven of Undeath. Vlad shares apparent or aberrant immortality with those he trusts, ensuring his legacy endures externally. Unit experience gain per turn plus 130, and unit experience gain per turn 150 for all armies faction-wide. That is fairly good. I may possibly go with that, because it does increase most of your abilities on all your units. But I'm really trying to think, would I prefer Vlad to be strong himself, because he is a melee specialist, so I would quite like Vlad to actually be quite strong himself, if at all possible. So I may actually just do that and just go with the hunger, then just try to upgrade history a little bit. Sorry again, guys. Isabella and Emmanuel Posner actually got level up as well, so we'll go with the hunger on Isabella again. Then when it comes to Emmanuel Posner, we will go with spread corruption, because she is actually embedded in Isabella Von Carstien's army. It'll be good to actually have her spreading that corruption while she moves about faction wide. Oh, so it's not, okay. It's not even Zufbar anymore, it's like the full dwarfs in control. Manfred von Carstien is going to take Castle Temple off. Now, if I play it smart, I could possibly get Castle Temple off to become a vassal. That way, they're not going to lose to the likes of Manfred. The war will stop straight away, and it means I'm going to have 2 extra settlements for Oberstyre and Castle Tempelhof, which for me would be ideal. It's an extra 2 settlements. I can use Castle Tempelhof as my main recruiting settlement, just due to the fact that it is going to have 8 building slots there, so it would be ideal to have it. Quite a clever idea as well from the dwarves to actually make a confederation up with Zufbar. I'm not going to be at war with them because the confederation stops that war from me. Then you've got the Bloody Spears themselves, who have been at war with Zufbar, but they're currently owning Zufbar now. So they do actually own Zufbar. Oh wait, do they actually own Zufbar? They don't own Zufbar anymore, so. Would I prefer Grow for recruitment cost? But I'm going to take a public order hit. I think I can afford to take a public order hit because my public order is quite decent across the board, apart from in the mute. Which I was sort of expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be pure amazing. The Bloody Spears aren't caring. They're still going to go to war. They don't really care who you are. They're going to try to take that settlement from you. I'm going to go with my diplomacy, possibly in a temple off. They are not wanting to become a vassal at all. Fair enough. I mean, I thought it'd be quite good for them to actually just join my faction. But I don't see that being something that's going to happen. So I'm going to move Isabella. I'm also going to move Caden Byler. And I'm going to move Melissa Ratep. Now, you actually have leveled up. You're going to get Assaulting Unit. Actually, maybe not. Nah. I'll go with Invocation of Nahek. Then we'll end our turn there. We will actually go to war with Temple off just to see what happens. But ideally, we lost out in Zufbar, so I would quite like to have Castle Temple off as my own. Because the Vampire Counts, they've got Castle Drakenhof. This dwarf faction, they're actually just losing units and units and units just due to the fact of being in an actual place with a lot of vampiric corruption. The vampire counts himself are actually becoming quite strong, just due to the fact that Isabella Von Carstien does actually have, how many units was it, Black Knights? 5? But I think he has possibly trained them, or changed them over to Hildbrand. Because you've seen there, Hildbrand, or Hildbrand, does actually have 2 units of Black Knights, so I'm assuming Manfred did change them over. Could be completely wrong, but it looks as if he has changed them over. The war has been declared between Nordland and Ostermark. Other settlements we could potentially go for is the likes of Essen, Voldenhof, and Castle Drakenhof. Eventually, we will end up having the vampire counts go to war with Manfred von Carstien, which won't be fun. But it's going to be something that's going to have to happen. Like, I'm going to want them to be my vassal, or just be a part of my confederation. Ideal if they could be a confederation with me, then that would be absolutely ideal, but now Zelig van Krieger's army is all over there. My army is going to come over here, because while I'm here, I'm going to go quickly out the Tempelhof and end my non-aggression pact. Nope, not my non-aggression pact. What does it have with them? I'm going to cancel my non-aggression pact, because it's not going to cause me anything. I'm going to cancel my military access. Oh, okay, I can't. It's going to end in 4 turns. At Lemute. Oh, I'm going to go with the defiled cairn even, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go with the defiled cairn, because that can give me Black Knights. Yes, I know my hero is not moved. My hero is now going to move. So my hero has moved now, are you happy? Going to start killing me off because my hero's not moved, Jesus. Okay, so my research. Risen Champions, that's recruit ranks. So I'm only going to get them for recruiting new units. I'm not going to recruit new units, not yet anyway. My upkeep, minus 100% for Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen. That is absolutely ideal, so we're going to go for this one next. So distribute grave gift. The armour many soldiers are buried with is brought back to the surface. A gift from the grave. So for this, my armour is plus 10 for Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen units. And that is going to take us for Defiler of the Ancient Barrows, which is very ideal. On that note, but I am going to end this part because it is seems to be a long part. I think it's like 30 minutes long by the time I'm looking at it. But I'm going to end this part here. I will have another part out in the next day or 2. I'll quickly try to get this one uploaded. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. All your feedback, please leave it down below and I will read it daily when it's updated. Thanks for that, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks again.